welcome to Seijin Comics. I'm your host Gibson, and this is my co-host.
It's your boy Judah.
And welcome to today's video where we are discussing, is Doom Patrol the same Doom Patrol we saw
in Titans?
Yep. So, where do you want to start this off at? Because you have your feelings, I have mine. So.
I would love for the two shows to be connected. But you know what I'm saying, we have the fact that the Doom Patrol that was introduced in Titans is not the same Doom Patrol that we have on the show right now, you know what I'm saying? But I would love for the two to eventually come together for like a crossover episode.
Same here, and I don't. Alright, so I like you, I want to see the crossover.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's the same Doom Patrol. Like, meaning, not that it's the same Doom Patrol, because some of the actors have been replaced, like Chief, Negative Man. They've been replaced, because Brandon Fraser's voice was used in the original Titans episode. But I feel that they are not connected. And the reason I'm saying this is because, as far as our knowledge is, Titans takes place at the end of, like, 2018, leading into 2019. Right? Doom Patrol takes place all in 2019, and there has not been a single mention of Beast Boy being there. Like, on top of it, Robot Man's story in Doom Patrol had him in the room until 2019. Now, in Titans, he was friendly, already walking around and talking. Like, he was already past that. So, like, the Robot Man that you see in Doom Patrol was, at the beginning, was just now opening up to people for the first time. Where opposed to in Titans, he was already comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, so like the continuity, there might, there's two different continuities going on. Yeah, like, I like I said, I would love to see it, come together, but I do love the fact that Doom Patrol is telling their own story, and
I agree.
It's just really focused and just a tight storyline, and I think that's dope. I wish Titans would come back to, saying soon, but like, that's all of a convo. Right now, Doom Patrol is really killing it. I love the show and all this weirdness also.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
It's very awesome. It's very weird, abstract, and
yeah.
I've shown this show to multiple people. Everybody's like, yo, we love this. This is one of the best superhero shows we've seen.
Awesome. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air for as far as superhero shows are concerned.
Yeah, between that and Umbrella Academy, it was a good awesome. It was a good little sweep of shows to give us a break from the normal.
Yeah, and I think that's great. And I feel like, I would love for other people and other producers to produce more content that's a little more abstract and off the wall and out of the box, because I feel like most of the consumers crave that now,
Yeah.
Because we're tired of the same superhero tropes. But, yeah, Doom Patrol, tough.
Alright, oh, wait, because we just went on a whole tangent. Okay, so, at first, I know that DC came out and said that Titans and Doom Patrol was in the same continuity, right? They said Swamp Thing was the one that wasn't in the same continuity. But now, like, it has me wondering, like, are the writers at DC even talking to each other? Because, like I said, the whole not mentioning Beast Boy thing is a big deal, and it isn't a big deal at the same time. Because, one, in Titans, Chief was dark. Granted, he wasn't the same actor. It wasn't Timothy Dalton. I don't remember the other dude's name.
Yeah.
But, he was already a dark character. He was already mysterious, and they were all kind of uneasy about Chief.
The Chief, yeah.
Now, in Doom Patrol, they're just getting to that point. Not to mention, he's in a wheelchair in the beginning of Doom Patrol. Like, he's already in a wheelchair. And then there's a scene, in Titans, he comes in and he's walking, and then he gets put into the wheelchair. Jane is not there at all. Cyborg, obviously Cyborg,
Yeah, so that's the thing. This is another group. This is a whole other group. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's from what was introduced in Titans. I feel like they didn't even know what they were doing with Doom Patrol when they introduced them in Titans. They didn't know where the storyline was going at that time. I feel like, after the fact, they kind of honed in on what it is that they want to, or what stories they actually want to tell, and how they're going to go about telling them. And the addition of Jane and Cyborg, I think they're great, you know, as far as the cast go. But you know,
I personally love Jane. Jane's probably my favorite character in the whole show. Like,
yeah, true.
Jane and Cliff, well, Robot Man, they're my two favorite characters.
Absolutely, man. They're dope. You know what I'm saying? But you know, with Cyborg being there now as trying to be the pseudo leader of the team, you know, I think it would have thrown off the dynamic of that episode of Titans. If that makes sense. If these characters,
it kind of would have been okay.
I think it would have thrown off the dynamic of that particular episode.
If I'm allowed to go off on my own little thing, if I would have did it, I would have had Cyborg in there because we want Cyborg in Titans more than we want him in Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
So this would have been a neat way to introduce him to the Titans group, so that when they finally form, when they're ready, they could be like, "Oh yeah, Cyborg, come over." You get what I'm saying? It could have been a smooth transition, and Doom Patrol could run its course. Because, like I said,
I think that they're setting it up for that though. It's a possibility. There's
a possibility, but it doesn't look like that.
You know,
it looks like he's gonna jump straight from Doom Patrol into Justice League.
How you say? He's gonna go like
between the thing at the episode, the references, and. But like I said, I'm not. If I did it, I would have used that to springboard Doom Patrol, which is what they kind of did, but they didn't at the same time because they're so totally different. It's weird. And why go through all the trouble of even getting Brandon Fraser, who at the time was only casted about 2 weeks before the episode aired?
Yeah, truly.
So what was the point of going to the level to get him to do those lines for that episode if he wasn't going to use the same Doom Patrol? You get what I'm saying?
I feel like they didn't know. I feel like they didn't know what they were going to do. I feel like they didn't have a clear-cut direction that they were going in. And they threw it out there and just, and said, okay, well, if people are responding to this episode and they're responding to these characters, I feel like we should go full-fledged and go into it. They probably didn't have anything developed and they didn't know where they were going to go. And even another thing too, to not to cut you, brother, but to reiterate what you were saying about Cyborg and the tone of Doom Patrol versus the tone of Titans, I don't know if this version of Cyborg would even be a good fit for like what's going on over there.
Exactly, because Titans is so don't get me wrong,
dark, bro.
This is dark, but that Cyborg isn't dark in the show. Like we've seen Jane do dark stuff. Yeah. We've seen Cliff do dark stuff. But Cyborg, we really haven't seen him do anything crazy. We've seen a plasma blaster do a punch in the face. That's so cute. Yeah. He hasn't done nothing to the level of what Robin or anybody has done in Titans.
Starfire.
So
sheesh. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so this will completely. How do I put this? Alright, so Titans season 2's filming soon. I think it either starts filming or is filming currently. So now that Doom Patrol is out, they see the fan reception to Doom Patrol. Do you think they are now going to try to merge it next season, or you think you're going to wait a little bit longer?
Hard to tell, man. Hard to tell. I mean, we already know that Superboy
is
going to be a part of Titans. We already know
that. He was so right. That Titans video that we made, which
on the money,
was so on the money.
On the money.
So on the money.
Make sure you go back and check it.
Go check that out, because I was on the money.
It's gonna be Superboy's gonna be a part of the storyline. We know that Deathstroke,
Jericho,
and his
so that was 3 predictions from the same video, guys. That was 3.
It's crazy. They all came through. So I don't know where they're gonna go with that. And also, I don't know, man. They have things going on. The Trigon situation is still going on.
All right, we going on a whole crazy tangent. Let's wrap this one up before this becomes a whole other video. All right, so if you guys like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that that little bell so you can get notified when we upload videos. Cool. Please, guys, comment, let us know what you guys are thinking. Follow us on Instagram at Seijin Comics, Facebook.com/Seijin Comics, and catch you guys later.